Hello and welcome. Welcome to my sacred space. Here is where I come to read the tarot, a tool that can tell us every story ever lived or told, from the greatest to the most humble. I'm going to pour myself a little cup of tea. Now's a good time for you to go ahead and get yourself a nice beverage or something if you want to spend a little time at my table. Of course, you don't have to, but guys, it really makes my week when you hit that thumbs up or thumbs down button. If you make a comment, that makes my year, honestly. Okay. Do you remember that these YouTube readings are general and they are for the collective? Now, I do have the cat and the dog here. Now, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Now, you may have a snake, you may have a parrot. So, what you need to do is take what resonates with you, but don't forget to watch to the end because I am going to pull a um, animal spirit card to kind of wrap everything up, put a bow on it. You know what I mean. So we're going to start with the dog. Just do a quick little, and I'll probably read from the little book for at least one of the cards because I love this. This is illustrated by Megan Lynn Knott. And the books are really insightful and sometimes very humorous, but these readings aren't always light and airy like we would like. Sometimes they're a little serious. Well, this is adorable. First of all, I'll show you what cards you have. This one is the Three of Treats. and and the Three of Treats is the Three of Pentacles. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, and he's isn't he cute? There he is on his skateboard. And then you have, so in this picture are two dogs, but it's the Five of Rods. They're chewing on sticks. They have 4 sticks in the background and 1 stick that they're fighting over. So if I put these 3 together, this is what I get. What does your pet want you to hear? What does your pet want you to know? Well, first of all, love, very much so. Not just loving you, but loving the household, loving their family, appreciation, and appreciation of the good times that y'all share together. With the Knight of Pentacles, they're ready to move forward with you. They're very extremely loyal. And with the Five of Rods, that's telling you that they're ready to do the hard work. Like that they're pulling more weight than you actually realize. And that's usually emotional weight when it comes to a pet. So, like, let's look in the little book here. Can have a little sip of tea. So, yeah, let's look in the little book. Let's go ahead and look up the Knight of Pentacles. Just one more page. Well, I thought it was 2 more pages. Okay, here we go. The Knight of Pentacles. That's a little booklet. The knight has moved out of the apprentice phase and is embarking on his journey to learn all about the element of earth, how to use his natural stick-it-to-itiveness to get things done and avoid becoming a stick in the mud. Riding a skateboard isn't easy, and falling off can be way worse. It takes hours of patience and practice before it's a viable method of transportation. Focus on planning and training before you head off on your next mission. You'll discover that all that careful groundwork is a large part of the goal. So that really adds an extra element to this reading because they're talking about needing a little more training. Now, that doesn't mean that the dog needs more training. Oftentimes, it's the human that needs more training. Basically, it's really difficult to send a dog off for training and not have the human have some training too, so that they know what how to communicate with the dog. You know what I mean. Mm. Okay, so be sure to stay to the end because we are going to add one of those animal spirit cards to the reading. But for now, we're going to go ahead and move on to the cat tarot. Now, like I said, I take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But we want to know what your cat wants you to know. Now, one of the things that cats do is when they are hurting, they hide it. Dogs will holler. Cats will actually sometimes purr when they're in pain. But that doesn't mean they're always in pain when they're purring. So don't get me wrong there. Let's look at your reading. Let's move on. I'm no veterinarian, I promise. Okay, let's see what we have here. You have the Knight of Swords. Meow. And the swords are are her claws. Then you have the Empress, which is completely appropriate for a cat reading. We're going to read, you know what, I'd like to read this part of the book. I think the Empress card is a really great one to start with. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So first of all, I'm going to hold these up. I don't know what these look like all together. One of the things your cat would like you to know with the Knight of Swords is that they are well, one is that they want to go outside, but that's really up to the cat owner, and a lot of people have differences of opinions about why a cat should or should not go outside. So we're not going to discuss that right now. We're just going to let you know that your cat would like to go outside. They like to run, they like to move. With the Knight of Swords, they're moving forward. But we also have the Queen of Swords here on the end. This cat wants to be the only cat. This cat is territorial. Um, this cat, with these two cards, I would say this cat would like to help you make decisions. This cat would like to tell you how to run the household. And here we have the Empress, and the Empress is really appreciative and she has a lot of gratitude. Also, she's the Empress, so she's a ruler. She rules the roost, she rules the house. But we're going to read her little message in here out of the book. Okay, let's look up the Empress. Here she is. The Empress. The alpha female rules over an empire of peace and plenty. All is abundance. The stars in the Empress crown represent connection to the seasons and the sky. The red cushion signifies love and luxury, echoed by her heart-shaped shield. Who cares if it's actually a squeaky toy? What matters is that it's at her feet. This card also can suggest trouble in paradise. Maybe you're having bad luck in love. Maybe your squeaky toy bit back. Focus on yourself while you regroup. So that's the part for you that your cat would like to tell you, is to focus on yourself while you regroup. And she's also, I think she's kind of talking about She'd like to help you pick your pick your dates, pick your spouse, pick your family. I don't know. Okay, so here we are. We're almost to the end, so we're going to go ahead and pick one of those wild animal spirit cards to kind of put all this together. Also, if you're curious about my nails, I'll show them to you. Artisan made these for me. They're made for me, and she can do this for you. She gets the size right. These nails have stayed on longer than any other nails I put on. They're press-on nails. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. Your animal spirit reading. So, what would your pet like you to know? Stingray. Okay, we're going to read what Kim Kranz, the creator of these cards, says about the stingray. It might take me a minute to find this, but you know, these videos, I don't edit them on purpose. I want them to be just kind of real easy go and flow, you know, like sleepy videos even. Some of you have told me that you like, you know, I can't talk and look for this at the same time. The stingray. Let me have a sippa. Okay, stingray. I thought she might have a index or table of contents, but I don't see one, so I'm just gonna kind of scroll through here. Hopefully find this fairly soon. I do see that it has a black triangle, so let me look in the black triangle section. No, I don't think that's gonna do. Let's see. I found her. I found the stingray somewhere near the crocodile in the water section. Oh, there's a okay, see, now I get it. Water. I could have been looking in water the whole time. Anyway, okay, stingray. Let me see if I can hold it up for you. Developing confidence, sense of self or spine. The stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes it, oh my gosh, okay, listen. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what the choice is made now, it is inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to annoy. When in balance, it's eager and wants you to grow. When out of balance, it blames the others and quits. To bring into balance, move through the discomfort. And guys, this is not a timeless reading. This is a reading I'm doing right here in 2025, March. And we got a lot going on in the United States of America, which affects the entire world. The stingray card to me really, if your pet is trying to tell you something, it's we're gonna make it through this. Whatever your thoughts are, we don't need to be angry with each other or polarizing. We don't need to buy into that. What we need to buy into is caring for our community, caring for ourselves, caring for one another, and moving through the discomfort of this change. It's a big change. Whether you feel like it's a good change or a bad change, either way, it's a change, and change is difficult. So, man, that's a powerful message. You know, our pets really do tune in to us, and they really do help us in so many ways that we're not even aware of. We don't give them that credit, but yeah. Anyway, If you, I hope you liked this video. Here we are. We've done the reading. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, well, I hope you come back and see if you find one that you do like. If you can hear my voice, I want you to know that I love and care about you. It's difficult for me to connect in the world a lot of times for various reasons, and I hope you understand that. So many of you I've been meaning to connect with, and I just, it's so difficult, but I hope that we can connect here in some way, in some real way. So thank you again for being here, and I'll see you next time.